Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
And good evening. Welcome to another deal reveal. This is the Deal Butler with yet another deal, yet another celebration from one of our community members, already a returning deal revealer. That's right. We are bringing to you Isabel for a second time in I think it's 3 weeks here to celebrate with us and show us that doing this thing called US real estate investing is possible. And so this evening, I am coming to you from one of our short term rentals in Cleveland, the Sports House and Cleveland Heights. It will be featured during our bus tour this weekend. So this is a bus tour of the Cleveland market. We're full. It's been over a month that we're booked. We're full. The bus is full, and we're excited. We've been planning all week, flying in people from Canada, from Florida, part of our JK team to come meet you here in Cleveland, show you some properties, see you some opportunities. We've got a handful of VIPs in the bus too who are going to get a private tour of Cleveland with me tomorrow afternoon as well. There's just so much going on. It is so fun. And so, thank you for taking the time yet again, Isabel, to join us on the Deal Reveal. How are we feeling?
Great.
Fantastic.
2 houses in 2 weeks. That's pretty good.
Pretty good indeed. Yeah. Very few have been back to backs on the Deal Reveal, but you are knocking it out of the park. So we're going to let just a few seconds go by to make sure everybody who is trying to log in is logging in. And in the meantime, if this is not your first time on the Deal Reveal, say hi, please. Don't be shy. Let's make this as interactive as possible. And if it is your first time here, type in hashtag JK, just so we get a good sense of who is chiming in for the very first time on the Deal Reveal. So let's see here. Who do we have? Nancy's saying hi. We know Nancy. Congratulations, Nancy, on your latest deal as well. And if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay as well. We're compiling stats to make this show, this deal reveal, as effective and powerful to your real estate investing and to reach your cash flow goals. So right before we jump in, Isabel, because some people can't stay for the whole call, even though it is 10, 15 minutes long, I do want to remind everyone that we are going to be hosting a meet and greet in the Toronto area in June. So a month from Sunday, a month from Mother's Day, we are going to be in the Burlington, Toronto Great GTA, 6:30 at Shoeless Joe's. We've been there before, and we're going there again. So it's a free event. Come say hi to us. Janie, myself, and some of the JK team will be there. And soon that second slide is going to be meet and greet Laval. So we are coming to the Montreal GTA as well. So we're just finalizing some details with one of our community members, Noémie Canuck, who recently joined the community, who are in Cleveland right now, sleeping in our rock and roll duplex with some other VIPs. They're having a blast. They're getting ready for the weekend, and they're going to be making their mark and planting their flag in the Montreal market, being the U.S. experts for you in Montreal under the JK umbrella. So very exciting times for them as well. They have their first duplex under contract that should be closing in 2 weeks, and they're looking to grab up, maybe one, maybe a few this weekend on the bus tour as well. So, as I mentioned today, the Deal Butler put on his little penguin suit for you because we are showcasing a Deal Butler deal, Isabel's, and basically let's talk about the deal of the week. Isabel, woohoo!
Yay.
So not your first time here, but still take a moment, if you will, to just let the people listening live and on the recording know who you are, what's a little bit your background, and how did you get on the Deal Reveal yet again this week?
So I'm from Quebec. Started listening to your different courses about in September, the blueprint first, and then the all you can learn.
Mhm.
I set up my entities around this November, December, and starting putting offers in December, and now I have 2 houses already, so I'm pretty proud of myself.
Absolutely, and so are we, and that's perfect. The timeline is perfect. You know, we like to set people up to get success or successes in the first 6 months. And it's not really fair to count the first couple of months because we have to set everything up. We have to learn how to do it in the US because it's not the same way as in Canada. We have to set up the right entity structure, open up the bank accounts, get the EIN numbers. It just all that takes time. It usually takes 2 months, sometimes 3 months to get all that put together. So really, yes, you started putting offers in December, and now you've got two, not just accepted offers, purchased properties
Yes.
in the US. And so tell us a little bit about what's happening right now with your properties and what maybe the next steps are.
Actually, the duplex I talked about 2 weeks ago, they're starting this afternoon, they started doing some foundation work. So
Mhm.
I'm pretty happy. I went last weekend in Cleveland to meet with Carl Friedman, my contractor, and we went around all the properties, and that was very nice. I also drove by the Deal Butler deal, so
Mhm.
that was great too. So saw the house. There's already tenants in there, but yeah, I'll explain that in a little bit more.
Absolutely. And you really have two separate type of deals here. They're really, well, extremes. They're really not the same. It's really not the same type of deal. They're both good for different reasons. And so why don't we, yeah, why don't we talk a little bit about, well, let's take the time to give as much value as possible. How does one compare to the other? What are maybe the pros and cons one compared to the other? And maybe we can throw in some numbers in there to see if the golden rules of real estate are being satisfied in both cases.
Okay, so the first one is a duplex. It's in Euclid. It's very close to the water. I purchased it for $85,000. It's gonna need around $100,000 in reno. The ARV will be 220, so still good. And the revenues should be around almost $3,000 per month with the strategy I'm using. So the lower unit will be a Section 8 subsidized rent from the government, and the upper unit will be an Airbnb.
So a lot of things happening in there, and we covered this on the last call, how the two golden rules are satisfied, buying at a discount and buying cash flow. And you have some guaranteed rents with Section 8, and then you have some short-term rentals for a potentially higher income from the top unit as well. That's fantastic. I know we haven't had any one-on-one calls, Isabel, per se, no coaching or anything. You're part of the All You Can Learn. You learned all you can learn, and now you're
Yes.
applying it and you're doing it yourself. So that's fantastic. But I do want to say it might be worth having another conversation about the siding um, on that duplex because it is a huge duplex, and let's have a separate conversation around this because I mean you can easily put $40,000-$50,000 of siding on there. And is that part of the $100,000 budget?
Actually, the quote that I have is for a siding done the Cleveland way. So
Right.
it's $27,000 that is included in the 100K.
Right. And I had a quick call with We Mine Renovations, Vincent and all that, who did also take a look at the property, and they said that the siding was in good condition. It could be scraped and painted
Yeah.
for less than 27,000, right?
And
So
keep
that
some
might,
cash to set up the Airbnb.
right, right. So I would consider that seriously
Mhm.
because $15,000 saved is still $15,000. Um, when your siding's in good condition, you know, sometimes it is worth to just maintain it with
Yeah,
the
mainly it's the front that's not that good in a condition, but
right.
the rest is pretty good.
Perfect.
So
I love it.
I'm definitely thinking about painting.
Fantastic. So, so I wanted to say that because yeah, 100,000 renovation is huge, and yeah. Anyways, I
I can
wanted to
buy
keep
a
you up.
house for $50,000.
Right. So let's turn the page and talk about the second deal you got, where $15,000, was pretty close to the purchase price. But I'll let you tell us a little bit about that one. Different neighborhood. The first one's in Euclid, which is a suburb. It's a nice suburb, working class, and you're near the lake, so it's even nicer. You're really in an uppity little area of
Yes,
Euclid.
really
The
nice.
next one, not a suburb, right? We're really in Cleveland. So tell us about that one. Different strategy.
So this is the Deal Butler deal that you got me. It is a 4-bedroom, 1-bathroom, single family house. There's already tenants in there. It's in 44106,
Yep.
which is generally a good zip code, but it's in the not as good section of 44106.
Yep.
So when you look on neighborhood scouts, you see everything is like a light purple, which is very safe neighborhood, and there's a little dark box just in the middle of where my house is. But hopefully it's gonna get better in a few years. The street looks good. There's not too much houses that are like left untaken care of. So it's a different neighborhood.
For sure. You can't compare the suburb to inner city Cleveland.
No.
So yes, already tenanted, already cash flowing, but that's not what excited me when I found this deal. There was really something about this deal that makes it stand out.
Uh, it's it's really not expensive compared to the other property, which I have to invest a lot, and I had to loan money for. This one will cost me $50,000
Mhm.
for a four bedroom. That's great. And it's gonna be a Section 8 again. Now it is not. The tenant is paying $700 per month for the property, but we hope to increase it to $1,200 per month. So that's really good numbers for a 50K property.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And there's almost no repairs. Like for just to make it Section 8, it's gonna cost me $7,000. So it's not. It's very good.
Absolutely. And the Deal Butler listens, and I knew your story. You were getting involved in 100,000 renovation on one side. I think you appreciate having a $7,000 renovation on the other, right?
Yes.
And you'll get to see, you'll be able to contrast first in the Cleveland market. So yeah, so that particular property, 50,000, say another 10 round numbers for just fixing it up nice. And what is the ARV on that property? Let's make sure that the golden rule of real estate number one is satisfied. Did we buy at a discount, paying 50,000 and putting about 10 into it?
So the ARV is 92.5K after rentals. And so yes, it's really a good deal.
Perfect. And cash flow? Are we good on
Cash
cash flow?
flow will be now it's like $400, but it's gonna improve a lot after it's Section 8 approved.
Absolutely. And Lucas Newmer is just commenting here, right, on HUD user, the city is paying 1,700 for a 4-bedroom. And you're absolutely right. It could go up to that, especially in this zip code, 44106. Yeah, there could be rents well above. Because of that zip code, Section 8 will pay more
Okay.
than, say, 44104. It is a good zip code as a whole. You're just on the worst side of that zip code, but you're going to benefit from being in that zip code.
Now the tenant is paying for all utilities, so maybe that's why it's gonna be a little bit lower than 1,700.
Yeah, exactly. Even if Section 8 pays 1,700, that would be with you paying the utilities.
Yes.
So factor in 250, 300 in
Mhm.
that. So that'll bring it back down to 1,400 anyways. But yeah, 12 to 14, 11 to 15 is the range, and I think 12 is a nice, comfortable target. And you're buying it for 7, aiming for 12. You're cash flowing 400 a month at the current numbers,
That's
right?
yes.
Right. So
Yes.
double that, you'll cash flow what, 1,000 a month?
Mhm.
cash flow 1,000 a month on a 60,000 all-in investment. That's what we're
Yes.
talking about here. So
Mhm.
congratulations, Isabel. Wow. Yeah, is there anything else you'd like to share with the community, with people who are thinking about doing this thing called U.S. real estate investing? Words of wisdom from someone on the other side who's crossed the
I
finish.
think the first thing I would say is when I talked about the deal butler to my friends and family, I was taking money from my husband to help me get the money, the 75K I need to put in to give to you, and my mother. So you're giving that money without even knowing what kind of house he's gonna find for you. They were very scared of that.
Hesitant, yeah.
But it was a really nice experience. It was, you took care of everything, like the inspection, the appraisal, the communication with the title company. So it was really a good experience for me. I would do it again for sure.
Would buy again, 5 stars.
Yes.
I love it. That's awesome. Ah, yeah. So thank you, Isabel. That really warms my heart. That's the point, right? So few people, even real estate agents, they should do a better job, and they just slap it on the MLS and hope for the best. And yeah, there's a
Yeah.
better way to do this, and
Mhm.
honestly, a more fun way. And I think I've found it with the Deal Butler. And
Mhm.
so Lucas, real quick, because you must be new and welcome. Let's see that hashtag JK in the chat here. The Deal Butler is me, right? And I find, put offers, negotiate, coordinate, just like Isabel said. I handle all of the underwriting, the pre-side of buying a property in the Cleveland market because that's where I live currently. I'm Canadian, but now I moved to Cleveland to do this U.S. real estate full time. And then there's people like Isabel who are part of our All You Can Learn community, All You Can Learn pass holders, who have access to the Deal Butler. And so there's a wait list for those of you who are interested. You sit down with me, we have a chat, I make sure that it's a fit, and then you get on the wait list, and then I hunt deals for you. And then you just show up at the closing table, sign the papers, and you've got yourself an investment property. It's literally the easy button on real estate investing that I think I've put together here. So that's the Deal Butler in a nutshell. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and we can talk about all that, Lucas. How much is it? I get paid. The better the deal is, the more I get paid, but I think you'll be happy to pay me more for finding a better deal. So on your deal, Isabel, I'll be upfront. It was a $10,000 deal butler fee, and it was result based. At first, it was looking like a 15,000, but then we realized that the roof was a little older, so we accounted for that, and that's all perfect. That's what we want, and so I was happy to decrease my fee to 10, and I think Isabel was happy with the end result as well.
Yes. And you find another under 2,000 just the day before we close.
Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, I negotiate all the way up until the
Yes.
end, for sure. Yeah. I was actually wondering if you noticed that because I don't think I ever commented on it, right?
No, I noticed. I was busy in Cleveland, but I saw it.
Good. Fantastic. That's beautiful. Excellent. Yeah, any final words of wisdom or encouragement that you'd like to share?
If you're hesitating doing the deal butler, I wouldn't hesitate because it's really, especially when you're starting, when you don't have like the capacity or ability to negotiate well. Kyle will negotiate for you much better than you'll ever do it. So you're not paying 10,000 more. You would just end up paying 10,000 more anyways with an agent or by negotiating yourself.
Right. Well, I wouldn't say never because there are some people in here who will end up outbeating me as a negotiator, but it took me 10 years to get here. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Right. And so, yes, I think I do have some skill sets, and it makes it a win-win for everyone. So thank you so much, Isabel. Those words really warm my heart. And it's a blessing to have you in the community and to many, many more deals with the Deal Butler, many, many more deals without the Deal Butler because you're learning to do it all by yourself. And with those wings, you can fly as high as you want.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. So that is Isabel coming back for a second time on the Deal Reveal. Congratulations, Isabel. And what do we have here? I just wanted to say, what did I want to say? That there, I'm going to tease you all a little bit. So this weekend, we're having our bus tour in Cleveland, and we're going to make a big announcement. And I'm just going to tell you that there's going to be something called the All You Can Learn Fast Pass coming. That's all my boss told me I can tell you right now. So there's going to be a big announcement during the bus tour about the All You Can Learn Fast Pass, and you're going to hear about it second on next week's deal reveal, because those at the bus tour are going to hear about it first. So for all of you who are going to be at the bus tour, we really look forward to welcoming you to Cleveland. That's going to start on Saturday, 9 a.m. For the VIPs, it's going to start tomorrow afternoon. I'm picking some up at the airport. Some are already in town, and I have already put together. Take a look at this real quick. Look at this. We've got a whole big tour. This is the private tour that I'm putting together for our VIPs, on top of the full big list of west side, south side, east side of the bus tour that's all ready for our bus tour participants. Been working on that all week to bring you a beautiful sampling of Cleveland, its suburbs, east side, west side, south side, on market, off market, singles, doubles, quads, apartment buildings. We're going to go through it all. Rehabs, turnkeys, short-term rentals. Everything's going to happen during the epic bus tour Cleveland edition. We're even going to stop at potentially 2 of the 3 Cleveland signs to take the your memory picture of Cleveland like we did here. So that's the deal, Butler, bringing you what I think everyone is going to agree, a deal. And yeah, make sure that you sign up for the meet and greet. That's going to be in Burlington in June. We'd love to see you in person there if you're not on this bus tour. And for those who are interested in the deal, Butler, interested in launching your US business in 3 weeks, interested in whatever you want, the next bus tour, which is going to be in August, you can go to this link right here, jkrealestatepartners.com/bus tour. We're already starting to fill up the August bus, which is going to be the last one of the year. So jkrealestatepartners.com/bus tour. And for those who are interested in becoming an All You Can Learn member, like Isabel, you can just send us an email or go to jkrealestatepartners.com/programs, where our goal is to get you results, like an actual property in your portfolio in under 6 months. That is the target for this program. As you can see, Isabel beat that. But even if you don't, for whatever reason, buy a first property in 6 months, we're going to continue supporting you until you do get your first investment property in the US. So that is what we're doing. And yeah, we got coaches for you. We got group coaching calls with myself. All that is currently included in the All You Can Learn Pass. So jkrealestatepartners.com/programs. And that is our deal reveal for this evening. I am going to continue getting ready for our epic bus tour. I'm going to wish you all a wonderful evening and inviting you to do now for tomorrow for the lifestyle you deserve. Have a great evening, everyone.